What's goody to any and everybody who may be listening? Okay? Now, some of these celebrities deserve their own little message. Now, this is gonna be about two of the celebrities I'm finna be discussing right now. Now, let me go ahead and say this right here. That can't nobody do Gale like Gale. Again, can't nobody do Gale like Gale. Okay? Now, let's get on these two celebrities I'm going to be talking about who clearly took notes from the Gale. They couldn't really take notes from the Gale in person, but somehow, some way, they took on the style and characteristics of the Gale. Now, there are probably a couple more, but these are the two who are most important, who had the most prominence within the industry. And these two I'm talking about, Madonna. Number one is Madonna. Now let's go ahead and talk about Madonna for a little second, okay? I gotta tell you, growing up, I did love me some Madonna. Now, she's having to grow up as a gay boy. She did kind of put it on the map for the mainstream to see it, which really, child, I don't care, these motherfucking robots and zombies and animals and shit that work for this matrix system, child, boo, okay, that really don't matter. But I gotta say that I did love Madonna, and some of her hits pulled me through, but she did get that style, and she got that from the Gale. I don't know what kind of eye contact that she got, but that glimpse that she took, that whatever she got from Gale, from the eyes of Gale, that she shouldn't have got, that she should have known better. But nonetheless, let's call the light sparks back. I decree and declare that any and all of my energy, like sparks and soul fragments, caught up, lost, stolen, trapped, stuck, or lost within the midst of Madonna as a whole, the fame she had, the money she made, okay, the purchases, any and everything that has to do with Madonna, as it pertains to Gale, are released, removed, freed, and brought on back home to the mother, the father, and the child. Okay? Now let's move on down to Lady Gaga. Now, Lady Gaga, this is another example of someone who took Gale to almost to the extreme. Okay, but again, can't nobody do Gale like Gale. Okay, they had these celebrities, these puppets out there, trying to serve it up and deliver it like Gale. Okay, I gotta say though, I did like Lady Gaga. I actually sort of loved Lady Gaga, but one thing about her was that she was very desperate for fame, desperate for attention. A lot of the things she did were contrived, like Beyonce. Okay, very pretentious type of individual who she was able to pull it off in a way, but again, to me, it was forced, and she tried very hard to do it. Okay, but nonetheless, she did get some of them looks off. Some of them looks definitely gave Gale. She gave Gale. Now, let's call the light sparks back. I decree and declare that any and all of my energy, like sparks and soul fragments that got caught up, lost, stolen, trapped, stuck or lodged within the midst of Lady Gaga as a whole, as a person, as a character, okay, as a performer, the money she made, her career as a whole, the purchases she made, everything and any and all, everything that has to do with Lady Gaga, and that glimpse that she stole, or that they had her look into that eye that they ain't had no business having her look into, are released, removed, freed, and brought on back home to the mother, the father, and the child. Okay, now one more thing I got to say about myself and Ovumala right now. And by the way, at the time his name was Adam, I'm going to be speaking about the lifetime as Lilith just for a second. Now, we was all up there happy and jovial and, you know, in the quote, in crowd and things of this nature, going to these Hollywood parties at this time, even though Hollywood was not as concrete. It was not how it is now. It was not then up in the throat chakra. It hadn't taken off. It hadn't gotten any wings. It was just, you know, I guess you could say it was potential at that time, but still, there were the parties. Myself and Adam would be at these parties, attending these parties, thinking that we were in the in-crowd and things of this nature. Little did we know the sinister plots and plans that they had for us, even at that time, using Adam to go against me as Lilith, as I lie upon that table, and he came up in there with that hook knife and killed me for him. Killed me for this brotherhood, which is how they even gained the power that they gained in the first place. As I fell down into the Gale, as I fell down into that lifetime as Gale, okay, how they felt like they were equal to me, okay. So again, little did we know, up as Lilith, myself and Adam, the sinister plots and plans, and we just thought we was doing something at these parties. Let's go ahead and call the light sparks back from that as well before I close out. I decree and declare that any and all of my energy, like sparks and soul fragments that got caught up, lost, stolen, trapped, stuck, or lodged within any of those parties, or just within that lifetime as a whole as Lilith, where we were going to these parties, attending them with the would-be celebrities who were not celebrities yet, because there was no such thing. Lilith was the only celebrity, okay, are released, removed, freed, and brought on back home to the mother, the father, and the child. Thank you. Bye-bye.